So what is AR Insider? The best way to think about it is simply a publication about the business of spatial computing, otherwise known as AR and VR, and it's owned and operated by industry research firm Artillery Intelligence, which brings lots of advantages and cross-pollination of content and insights. So starting with the publication itself, we publish lots of narratives and do so daily, and that includes executive interviews and trend analysis and lots of multimedia. But importantly, we don't cover news, and there are lots of others out there that already do that really well, but rather daily deep dives into strategic narratives about the business of spatial computing. And the goal there is to be really more of a magazine-style publication in terms of scope and style. So in other words, think of weekly or bi-weekly magazines like The Atlantic or The Economist. You're not going to really find news coverage, but instead lots of analysis and insights that are based on news and industry happenings, but not news per se. And also, like a magazine has departments, like features and front of the book sections for shorter digestible pieces, that manifests for us in different formats that we publish consistently on different days of the week. And that's really to engender a certain cadence or rhythm for you, the reader, to expect. So back to the interplay with AR Insider's owner, Artillery Intelligence, the idea there is that some of the content and narratives that fill the pages of AR Insider will flow from and be informed by the insights and original research from Artillery Intelligence. And that goes both ways because Artillery Intelligence likewise benefits from the rigor that's applied to running a daily publication. And that includes lots of perspective and industry awareness and access to influencers and revenue leaders, and a lot of that translates into reliable data and inputs for Artillery's market sizing and forecasting work. So altogether, we like to think of that as sort of a circular flow of knowledge. So it's also important to note that AR Insider has deep roots, from my own background and other places, in print journalism, and we hold a great deal of pride and reverence for that discipline. So we follow the Society of Professional Journalists Code of Ethics, which involves lots of key rules and ethical practices, such as disclosure protocols, among other things. So stay tuned for lots more content formats we'll be rolling out, ongoing thematic series, lots of multimedia, and an editorial contributor program. But the bottom line is, we believe spatial computing is the future. And like our analysts did a decade ago with the emergence of smartphones, we want to be there to provide a map and to educate our readers on the path of that transformation, because it's really all about having an informed position.